ritual in which he would give offerings to Mother Earth in order to ask for good providence in years to come. Now, how would they do that ritual? Well, all the Muisca people would go to this lake, which still exists nowadays. It's called the Guatavita Lake. It's about 2.5 hours from here to the north of the city. So the whole Muisca people would go to this lake to witness the ritual to be performed. All the Muisca people would stand around the lake with gold and silver offerings. The new Sipa, what he would do is he would fill a raft, a huge raft. He would fill it with gold and silver as well. He would sail to the middle of the lake, and with the first sun rays of the day, believe it or not, he would start raising the gold to the sun and then throwing it into the lake. I know, right? Yeah, I know. Now, imagine the shock of the Spanish when they saw that. Indigenous people throwing gold into lakes. They went crazy with greed. They didn't understand the religious concept behind it. So of course they decided to stick around. Because if they couldn't find El Dorado, at least they found a lake full of gold, right? So they decided to stick around. And after battling our Muiscas for a couple of years and winning, they claimed these lands in the name of Charles V, the King of Spain at the time. The year of this reclamation was 1538, and that's how Bogota started, my city, founded by the Spanish.
Good morning from Candelaria, Bogota, Colombia, guys. We just finished in the morning to do the free city tour, and up to you. You can give how much tips you want to the guys at the end of the tour. I highly recommend this tour of Bogota through Beyond Colombia. I'm gonna leave the link down in the description, so you guys, if coming over here, you can access it and book it straight away. I would recommend you to do it in the first days of arriving in Colombia, so you get a lot of insight of what Colombia was before and what Colombia is right now.
Back in those days, the saying would go as this: you escape through the fake door and we meet at the fake door. This way. Very good. Gabriel Garcia Marquez. He was the best writer of Colombia and among the best writers in the world. He even won the Nobel Prize of Literature for one book that he wrote, which is called 100 Years of Solitude. In the bookstore that you saw right there at the entrance, you can find all the works by Gabriel Garcia Marquez in Spanish and in English. Second reason why we stop here is because from here you get the perfect view of our beautiful Monserrate mountain. The mountain with the church at the top up there.
We had lunch at one of the most famous places of Bogota, and it's called La Puerta de la Catedral. We highly recommend that one if you guys want to have typical food from Colombia, especially from Bogota. We highly recommend also the soup ajiaco that is typical of Bogota and is incredible, delicious and incredible cheap. So it's affordable to everyone and is incredible taste. Yeah, now we are just strolling a bit around the old center of Bogota, and we are heading to the telecabin and go up Montserrat Hill just to see the cathedral and see the view over Colombia, which the mountain stands on 3.2 thousand meters above the sea level, so you get a really nice view from the top. Bogota is situated around 2,000 meters above sea level, and Montserrat is 3,200 meters above sea level. So definitely, if you guys looking for sightseeing, that's probably the first or the second thing you want to do in Bogota after your arrival. Follow me. Okay guys, so long story short, we took the wrong way on the way to the telecabin, and one local guy on the motorcycle stopped and told us that we are quite on the wrong way and we should go back where the tourists are, where the main street is, just because he said that I do have my big camera with me, I have the GoPro with me, and we had also a bag with souvenirs. He said it's a bit dodgy, a bit tricky, even though we are in like middle of the day, is like 1 o'clock, it's daylight. He said just better avoid the troubles and the problems and take the safe way towards the telecabin. So we are very close to it, we just need to climb a little bit on this trek path up somewhere around there, and there should be the place where you buy the tickets and get the telecabin, and you arrive somewhere up there where you see the little Cristo, the Jesus Christ, and the Cathedral of Montserrat. Obviously some people go up there for many reasons. One is the sight, because you can see the whole Bogota from up there, and second is the cathedral, so religious people also go there. One thing that our guide told us in the morning in the tour guide, I don't want to spoil it, but I have to tell you guys that if you want to go on Sundays, most of the people, to redeem themselves and be faithful to God, they climb by walk the whole mountain barefoot or in their own knees up to the top of the mountain. That happens on Sunday mornings. So if you guys go there on Sunday mornings and you see people with a lot of blood on them, or people getting help because they have blood on them, it's just because the people try to redeem themselves in front of God, and they just go barefoot or in the knees throughout the whole mountain up to top of the Montserrat. Also, I have also a little surprise for my wife when we go back up, because one day before our wedding in Italy, she lost her engagement ring, and today, while she was not aware, I bought one emerald ring made in Colombia. If you guys gonna come here, you're gonna learn a lot about emeralds, that Colombian emeralds are the most precious and the most qualified emeralds in the whole world. Basically, the mines of emeralds are coming from Colombia and Brazil, but the best quality, purity and coloredness is coming from Colombia. So I bought a ring for her, and I'm gonna try to make a little surprise for her up on Montserrat, probably ask her to marry me again just to get the engagement ring back to her. Finally made it, guys. Here's the cashier where you pay, and that's the telecabin going up. So we're gonna go get the tickets, go and come back, and we're gonna let you know exactly how much we pay for the tickets. If it's gonna be Colombian prices, definitely is not gonna be expensive at all, as a lot of locals go up there as well with the telecabin. So for 2 ways round trip, For 2 people, it's going to be 23,500, so 47,000 pesos, which is about 10 pounds, UK pounds, in our money. Is the entrance. Here.
No, porque terminamos. Una vez a la semana y ya vamos.
And we made it to the top, guys.